Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and it's very clear to me that chart analysts on the whole continue to be incredibly bullish in terms of XRP price action, which is really refreshing. You know, you went a really long time without seeing this. And then you always get the Bitcoin maxi trolls out there that, whether it's true or not, they just want to paint as many negative narratives out there as possible. But now we have this headline. Analyst, long-awaited XRP bull run has arrived. Here's how high the third largest cryptocurrency could go. And this is from dailyhodl.com. So in this particular video, I'm going to be sharing you opinions from multiple chart analysts, including at least 3 that are analyzing XRP. One of them makes a price prediction for XRP. What will it be at the end of the year? By the end of the year, 2020. Well, I won't tease it. I'll tell you the number, but we're going to talk about it a little bit further later on in this video. The number that he says we're going to get to this year is $1. Now, you might think, oh my God, I have to wait till the end of the year for a whole dollar. I'm like, simmer down now, simmer down. Do you realize it's almost September, my friend? Just a couple more weeks, we'll already be in September. Most of this wretched year is behind us. It's a truly defective year, other than this nice fun price action we've been seeing as of late. But I would like to take this particular calendar year and return it to customer service because this product is defective. It's the worst. But again, good news here. Do like to see this. So before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you do, it will tell the YouTube algorithm to push this content onto others, so that's why I'd be super duper appreciative. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you've not. I mean, look, this is an XRP-centric channel, so if that's your jam, you might not completely hate it. Just saying. All right, so we got XRP at 30.3 cents. Oh, it jumped up 30.4 cents. Already making progress, my gosh. As I record this, 30.4 cents. Bitcoin at $12,020. You got dominance back down compared to where I saw it at yesterday for Bitcoin, 58.96%. So altcoins have been growing at a faster rate than Bitcoin. That's certainly true of XRP. It's been growing in terms of price action, a greater capacity than Bitcoin. And you got the market cap for the asset class, $376 billion. And it's worth sharing the 30-day chart. Isn't that glorious? Up 53% over the last 30 days. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Remember these good old days where I'm highlighting now? Oh, yes, I remember this. July 20th, back when you could buy XRP for 19.4 cents. Oh, I miss it. But I'm not complaining about price action. I'll continue to dollar cost average in. Bitcoin at up 30.62% over the last 30 days. So doing well. Not as hot as XRP, but such is life. I do want to be clear, too, that I am not a financial advisor. I don't have a financial background. So don't buy or sell anything at all because of me. I'm just an enthusiastic member of the XRP community that likes reporting on things that I learned having to do with cryptocurrency. It's fun to engage with the XRP community and make YouTube videos. So just want to be clear that that is all that is. But into this piece now about the XRP long-awaited bull run and how it has indeed arrived. A long-awaited XRP bull market has finally arrived according to a widely followed crypto strategist. A crypto analyst and trader Credible Crypto tells his following of 63,000 people on Twitter that the third largest cryptocurrency is poised for a strong rally. And here's the chart. You know, I actually did pull up the actual chart on the screen. This is what he actually tweeted on the Twitters. And so he stated on August 10th, just over a week ago, almost time for step 2, XRP. And he had this little chart right here. Now more time has passed, so the chart has developed, and you can see XRP in terms of price action did indeed go up and stated, ladies and gents, step 2 has begun. So based on the trader's chart, XRP can surge as high as 40 cents, representing an increase of over 25% from its current price. At the time they published this, it was 31.8, so not that different. Like I said, it's a little over a cent less than that to this point. Nothing too terribly drastic here. Now, he doesn't speak further, like way down the timeline, but even to have near-term price action, to have something, potential price action be reported in such a bullish fashion, was unheard of for most of the last couple of years. So, again, I'm not complaining here. Credible Crypto is not the only analyst who sees the bullish potential of the crypto asset, dubbed by investors as the standard. Trader Pentoshi tells his crew of 26,000 that XRP has officially left bear country. And I'm going to be brief with this because I did mention this just the other day, but worth hearing in case you haven't. And if you have heard it, you'll just enjoy hearing it again. Trust me, you're not going to hate this data. You're not going to hate these numbers. But here's the quote. XRP just had its highest weekly close since the market started making a higher high for the first time in 959 days. It reclaimed the 30-cent level that had acted as resistance in 2017, support in 2018, and again, now has reclaimed it. This should be the official start of its bull run. Are you seeing the recurring theme? And over the last few days in particular, I've cited so many different chart analysts that they all share a firm opinion, even if they think in terms of the short term where the price is going to go much higher than it is now, is what they've been sharing publicly here. And so maybe they're all collectively wrong, but if I had to guess, I kind of doubt it. And there are a lot of reasons for it. I'm going to speak on that a little bit further, just my everyday Joe Schmo opinion on that here. But data would have me believe, anyway, that there's a reason to believe that this potentially, maybe not, but probably, I suspect at least, I know I'm hedging my bets here a little bit, but I don't pretend to know, I'm just sharing my opinion. I think that this really could be finally the start of something. Now, obviously, people were talking even at the end of 2018, which was really the bottom of the bear market, talking about, oh my gosh, this is it, the bottom's in. You could see that inside of like a month or two later. It was pretty clear, pretty widely accepted as the bottom, and people were then talking about, oh my gosh, the bull run started. Well, it hadn't. So, if you don't know for sure until you have the benefit of hindsight, I suppose, or you're living it. But this one could be a little bit different, and I'll explain a little bit further in just a second. But based on Pentoshi's chart, XRP's immediate target appears to be 47.5 cents. Should the coin breach that level, the next resistance stands at 93 cents. Think about that. You're talking about resistance, and again, XRP a little over 30 cents. You're talking about resistance at, what's the level he said? So 16, 17 cents higher at 47.5 cents. The next resistance isn't till 93 cents according to him. And I will tell you, since I was here in late 2017 when XRP started running, resistance was shattered, and then it was shattered again and again and again and again and again, all the way up to almost $4 per XRP. And it's just interesting. You get these bigger gaps, and I have seen this from traders as well. It's like in the short term, okay, we don't know, even just this price level going up a few pennies, maybe you break resistance because it's that narrow of a band of trading. But once it goes, it goes. And historically, this is what we've seen, not just the rally in 2017. That was the most notable one, but we've seen more than that. And now check out this from Chart Analyst, DIY Investing. I like his channel. His channel. It's not an XRP channel, but he's very pro XRP. It's a trading channel, and he will talk about XRP and where he thinks price is going with some amount of regularity. And so I watched his video. It was interesting. So here's what he wrote. Are you guys ready for this next move for XRP? We have another breakout. XRP is looking primed to hit $1 by the end of the year. Are you guys ready? And many traders out there aren't confident enough to put out like price predictions with a very specific timeline, or if they do, it's more like here's what would negate the route that I'm saying might happen here. But he seems extremely confident that XRP this calendar year will be hitting $1, and if so, my gosh, I might be tapping pause on my XRP purchases if it hits that level. I don't know. We'll see. I still think it would go ultimately way higher than that. So, and I am a long-term hodling type of guy, so we'll see here. But my gosh, $1 by the end of the year. So what makes him think that? Well, this is not a trading channel, so if you want all the specifics, you check out his channel. You can check out other traders if you're the type of person that loves to get into the nitty-gritty. But what I have noticed is that I'm not aware anyway of any other channel, especially not an XRP-centric channel, that just talks about the analysis of other traders and just gives the sentiment there, which is what's I think is most interesting to most people, because most of us don't want to learn how to read charts in any sort of like in-depth manner. If that is you, though, I encourage you to absolutely check out the video. He's entertaining, presents it in an easy to understand way. So definitely would encourage you to check it out if you're looking for something more in depth. But I will tell you an interesting takeaway was that he was talking about how the level of volume right now in the world of crypto, it's insane. Now, of course, some of that's going to be sell side. I got that, but there's a ton of buy activity, and I think that it's not hard to believe given the degree to which over the last few weeks in particular we've seen the price of Bitcoin, XRP, and many other coins just skyrocket. Even if you're not talking about those crazy DeFi coin gains of like 30,000%, which is just completely absurd. But he was just talking about, and I've known this to be true for some time. I had picked up this information along the way, that it's frequently the case that when you see an increase in volume for an asset or asset class, it can be a precursor of notable action to come. Could be to the downside, but the way everything's looking right now, I'm not seeing chart analysts thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to see some major retracement. What I'm seeing is, my gosh, with all of the metrics that are being tracked, it makes more sense to believe that it's more likely that we're going to be going more on the positive side in terms of price action here. But as far as the volume that we're seeing today with the crypto asset class, he pointed out on a chart that you haven't seen this type of volume since the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018. That you literally have not seen it since then. And again, knowing that can be a precursor to tremendous bullish price action, I thought, my gosh, maybe he's onto something here. Maybe there's a reason. That's just one of the reasons. Like, there's all sorts of different ways chart analysts look at the charts, but maybe that's a pretty good reason among many to think that you could see a lot of activity to the upside here, right? So we'll see. And again, I'm not pretending to know the way this is all going to go. I'm on this ride for the fun of it, just like you are, and the financial gains, hopefully. Right? So I'm not going to pretend to know which way this is all going to go. But regardless, I'll say this. Even if it's not $1 by the end of the year, to me, it's still just a matter of time. Like, people debate about like exactly what the timeline's going to be, and that's fine. I don't mind. Like, people that have the confidence to put predictions out there, kudos to you, for sure. But there's another chart analyst that I highlighted just a couple days ago who had the same $1 target, but a different timeline, and his was further out. Admittedly, I think he was talking more like August of next year, I want to say. But even that, I personally wouldn't cry over, because I'm just going to sit here and outpatient everyone else. Everybody gets all patient, and like, oh my god, XRP's not doing anything. They're like poking XRP with a stick. Do something. And I'm like, chill, bro. Don't be poking XRP with a stick. Doesn't do nothing to you. And so I'm just going to sit here and hold it, because I'm counting on some people to act that way, and many people are going to sell too soon, and humans are just going to keep on acting like humans. And so I'm not going to behave like the majority of people do, and I'm not going to FOMO into anything, and I'm also not going to panic sell. And for me, it comes down to not purely charts. And again, charts are interesting. It's very fun to talk about this stuff. But for me, what I believe is a more sure way to get what I want out of all of this is, rather than be a trader, because most traders, like 90% of them, literally lose money, whether it's crypto asset class or stocks. Rather than do that, for me, I'm just going to hold. Because data tells me, even if you're looking at it historically, and there's a long track record for stocks, people that hold do better. They do substantially better. And so that's not to say there aren't great traders out there. I'm just saying most people are awful at it, and so I personally am not going to do that. You do you, though. If you want to do it, you think you can make a bunch of money off it, there's opportunity, and you want to take the time to learn, I do wish you the best. I'm just saying, for me, it's not going to be the path. I'm just going to sit here and hold, and could mean missing out on gains along the way, but I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather know that I have my XRP so that when it is worth substantially more one day, I'm good. So that's the way that I'm looking at it here. But here we go. So how do you feel as far as his prediction, DIY investing, $1 by the end of the calendar year 2020? What do you think? You think it's a reasonable outlook? To me, it doesn't sound bonkers at all, man. Like, I just, at this point, I've been in crypto long enough to, like, almost nothing's going to surprise me. Seriously. Right? But I would love to hear what you think on all of this. It's fun to talk about all this, and it's neat that we've been having some cool, exciting price action as of late. But that is it for this video. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!